Yeah. Meeting so that whoever is not able to attend, they can attend the meeting after the call. So to start working on hiring rewards platform, we will divide this meeting into three parts as I mentioned. The first part would be how, as a recruitment agency, I will be posting a requirement on hiring rewards platform. So if you are somebody who is running your recruitment agency and who is somebody who wants to post a requirement hiring rewards platform, they can focus on this part. Somebody who's working as a freelancer recruiter and somebody who wants to work on hiring rewards platform as a freelancer, so that we will be covering in the second part, wherein how as a freelancer you can accept the opening on hiring rewards platform. And the third part would be a Q&A round where we will discuss the doubts and confusion you might have about hiring rewards platform. Okay, so I'll just log out from here. And this is the dashboard. This is the main homepage of Hiring Rewards platform. So whenever you type www.hiringrewards.com, this is the page where you land on, right? Now, those who have not created an account on Hiring Rewards platform, who are completely new on Hiring Rewards platform, this is how you'll have to do it. You can see a sign up button towards the right corner. Just click on sign up button. It will ask you your basic name, email address, password which you want to set, and confirm password. After adding four details, just click on I agree to the terms and condition. And the moment you click on sign up button, it will trigger a verification email. Please note that if you are interacting with the website for the very first time, there are chances that the verification email might end up in your spam folder. So once you click on sign up button, just check your email address which you have used here to sign up. Check if you have received a verification email in your inbox. If you have not received it, go to your spam folder and check if you have received the email in your spam folder. If you have not received in your spam folder also, then you can reach out to us and we will trigger the email again, or we will delete the account and we can reprocess the account again one more time. Clear? So I'm not creating an account right now because I already have an existing account on Hiring Rewards platform. So I will just go here and I will sign up as I'll sign in as a recruitment agency. Now understand one thing, to post a requirement as a recruitment agency, it's a paid model. So there is a service fees what we charge for you to post a requirement on Hiring Rewards platform. But if you're somebody who wants to work as a freelancer recruiter, it is completely free of cost. The moment you verify your account, you can straight away come back to the website. You can start using your user ID and password, and you can go to your dashboard and you can start accepting open jobs from your job management section. First thing I'm showing you how to post a job on Hiring Rewards platform. So this is my user ID and a password as a recruitment agency. I will just click on sign in button. The moment I click on sign in, it will take me to the dashboard. Now, the moment I am on my dashboard, I will go to my job management section if I want to see the existing jobs, what I have. Apart on the top right corner, you will get two buttons. One is add product or services. If you want to apply the same process in order to sell your services or sell your product to a third party, you can use this button. But today, for today's webinar, we will be focusing only on hiring process. So for today, we will be only focusing on how to source candidates through Hiring Rewards platform. So I will click on add job posting button here. Now I am a recruitment agency. The model works is a company sends me the requirement. I post a requirement on multiple platforms and I source candidates through those platforms and I submit it to the client. Rather than doing that conventional way or orthodox way of doing it, what I'll do is whatever requirements I have received from the client's end, I will post it in my hiring rewards platform. Hypothetically, we will take an example of say sales manager at Mumbai location for today's demo. So I will mention sales manager Mumbai, right? So this is the job. I will just mention demo job, do not submit CV because this is a live portal and I don't want freelancers to submit the CVs to me. right? So this is how you need to put a title of your job. After that, I'll choose what type of job it is, whether it's contractual, full-time, part-time. I will choose full-time. Skill set, what are the skill set I'm looking for? So for now, I'm just choosing sales. There are multiple skill set from where you can choose, but just to save time, I'll just fast forward this entire process. Now you're supposed to mention the actual job description, like work timing, name of the client you are hiring for, location, roles and responsibilities, and other details. What all details are required for a freelancer recruiter to source the candidates for your requirement. So all these details would be mentioned here. After these details, hiring rewards platform will ask three basic questions to the hiring man, to the recruiter who's submitting the CVs to you. First is candidate's annual CTC, which means current CTC. Candidate's expected CTC, what is the height, what he's expecting, or what is the expectation of the candidate, and notice period. In how many days a candidate can join the organization. Apart from that, these three questions, if you have any more questions to ask, you can just click on this sign plus button here and you can add your questions. For this particular role, as this is a Mumbai-based job opening, I will mention, is the candidate ready to relocate to Mumbai, right? So if any candidate says that, okay, I am not willing to relocate to Mumbai, this process will stop here itself, because somebody who is not ready to relocate, you cannot interview him and at the last stage you will figure out that, okay, he's not ready to relocate. So these are the questionnaire which are very essential question which you need to ask to the candidate before he applies for a particular job. In state, I will choose Maharashtra, and in city, I will choose Mumbai. Right? Experience level mein I'll get to choose what is the type of experience level I'm looking for. Hypothetically, we will take an example of 2 years to 5 years of experience, right? Minimum to maximum salary, let's say 4 lakh to 8 lakh rupees is the salary what we are looking for, right? Deadline is by when I'm expecting the CVs for this particular role. So usually we give 3 working days to our freelancers to work on my requirement. As this is a demo job, I am just choosing a date for tomorrow because I have to close it tomorrow by any means, right? Now this is the part wherein you get to divide the recruitment process into 7 different steps. The first step would be CV shortlisting. After that, it will be telephonic round of or face-to-face round of interview. Technical round 2, HR round, joining bonus and completion bonus, right? If, for example, any requirement, for example, sales manager or sales executive requirement will not have 2 technical rounds. They will have only 1 technical round. They will have no technical round at all. In those cases, you can even remove the rounds from the hiring process. So you can just remove the technical round and second technical round from the hiring process. Apart from that, you can make changes in your rewards also. So rewards are something whenever a candidate clears a particular round, when he attends a particular round, whenever a candidate clears a particular round, this is the amount which a recruitment agency will pay to a freelancer recruiter in order for them to help source the candidate. For sales position or for this particular requirement, somebody might have helped me to get a CV from somebody from somewhere. In order to reward them in a correct way, what I will do is I will pay 120 rupees if he clears the shortlisting round, or if he clears the first communication round or a face-to-face round with the client. So as the candidate keeps moving towards the next round of closing, the recruitment agency will keep paying those rewards to the freelancer recruiter, right? So here I'll mention the client's name. I will take just my name for this particular requirement. And I will click on publish button. The moment I click on publish button, the job posting gets live on the portal. Can you all see there is 0 candidates here, sales manager, Mumbai location demo job posting? Is that visible to everybody?
Yeah, absolutely.
Great. So this is the end how a hiring manager post a requirement on Hiring Rewards platform. Any questions on how to post a job on Hiring Rewards platform? Okay, great. So I will now what I'll do is I'll move on to the next part wherein I will log in as a freelancer recruiter and how a freelancer recruiter will can accept an opening and how we can start working on the requirement, right? So I will just log out from the this login ID and I'll log in as a freelancer recruiter for which I have created another account, right? I'll just request everybody to mute themselves because your voice is
Yes, Sri Ram.
others. Right? So we were here. As a freelancer recruiter, when you sign up on Hiring Rewards platform and you use the same account ID and password to log in, this is where you land. Okay, this is the page which will be visible to you. As a freelancer recruiter, whenever you want to work on Hiring Rewards platform, what you need to do is you just click on job management section. The moment you click on job management section, you will get to see first section in active jobs, you will get to see what all jobs you have already accepted on Hiring Rewards platform. After viewing this, if you scroll down, there will be a section called public job section. Can you see public jobs here?
Yes.
Can anybody unmute themselves and tell me whether the public job section is visible to you?
Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
The moment you go into the public job section, there are multiple job openings which are posted by different hiring managers. Please understand all the job postings are managed by different consulting firms, and whoever is the owner of the consulting firm, whoever is the owner of the job posting, whoever has posted a requirement, their name will be visible here. So whenever you see a job posting, if you see a little bit towards your right, a recruitment agency's name would be visible here and their WhatsApp group link also would be visible here. So before accepting any opening or before even starting to work on any requirement, what you do is you join their WhatsApp group by clicking on this link here. This is how simple and easy it is. Just click on that WhatsApp group link which is given there. Click on join chat and click on open. As I'm already part of this WhatsApp group, it will directly redirect me to that group. But if you're not part of that WhatsApp group, it will ask you join chat. It will give you an option saying join chat. Now, the moment you go inside the group, there are freelancer recruiters who have already accepted the opening, and there is a hiring manager who has posted the requirement. Before starting to work on any requirement, please ask the hiring manager, are you still hiring for this particular requirement? Should I start sourcing candidates for this particular requirement? If you have any technical questions, if you have any doubts about the opening, please clarify all your doubts before you start working on the requirement. Simply going out on the portals, getting CVs for the requirements and dumping the CVs on the requirements which are posted on Hiring Rewards platform will not help you. So before starting to work on any of the requirement, please speak to the hiring manager in the group itself, or you can also observe other freelancer recruiters, how they are talking to the hiring manager and how the hiring manager is responding back to him. That will give you a fair idea about the working pattern of the hiring manager. Only and only if you're comfortable working in that particular pattern of hiring manager, then start to work on the requirement. Otherwise, there are multiple options available. You can choose any other hiring manager to work for the requirement. Clear till now?
Yes.
Right? So before you start,
Yeah, but Priya,
please reach out to the
yeah, there is
hiring manager.
option.
Sorry?
Yeah, there is in WhatsApp group we cannot post anything, right?
You
Do
can.
we have rights?
You can. Yeah. Any of this hiring.
Okay.
Any of these groups will have discussion. See, I'll take an example of my own personal group. So this is the requirement which we posted right now, right? Business development executive for demo purpose only. Can you all see the opening which is posted right now?
Yes.
Hi, is my screen visible?
Yes, it is visible and we are able to
Yes.
see properly.
Okay. So the moment if I want to join the WhatsApp group of Efron Outsourcing, I'll just click here. And I will click on join chat. Again, as I'm already part of this WhatsApp group, it will just redirect me to the group. It will not ask me to join the group. But if you're new to if you're working for the first time, then it will ask you to join the WhatsApp group. Here, can you see other freelancers are also asking for feedbacks. They are also updating the status and everything, and I'm answering to all of them. So as I said earlier, also see I mentioned in the WhatsApp group, do not work on graphic designer or till our next update. So this is how a hiring manager will inform all the freelancer recruiters whether to work on a particular requirement, whether to pause work on a particular requirement, is there a particular challenge, what they're facing with the client. All the updates would be given in the WhatsApp group itself, right? So this is how the communication part between a recruitment agency and a freelancer recruiter will work. Clear till now?
Yes.
Any doubts, confusion, questions till now? Anybody who has any question, doubts, confusion? Okay, great. So
No.
once you are satisfied with the hiring manager's answers, once you are satisfied with the kind of rewards which you will be getting, which will be visible here, as well as on the JD page. So here you'll get to see all the details, what was posted by hiring manager, right? Once this is all fine, and once you want to start working on a particular requirement which is posted by hiring manager, what you do is you just click on accept button. The moment you click on accept button, it will ask you, are you sure you want to accept this job? The moment you click on yes, it will disappear from here and it will be visible in your job management section. Sales manager, Mumbai location, demo job, do not submit CVs. This is the job posting which is posted, which I accepted. At the same time, what will also happen is the system will trigger an email which you will receive in your inbox. So this is the email address which I use to create my user ID and password. So hiring managers, hiring rewards will send me a email saying that you have accepted a particular opening. Can you all see the email which I have got from hiring reward side? Job opening, you have accepted an opening of sales manager, Mumbai location demo, do not submit CVs, posted by Efron Outsourcing. These names and addresses and everything is been as per the GST portal. So to register on hiring rewards platform, it is mandatory to have a GSTN number, right? Or a PAN card number of the company's name. We take all the details from there. Apart from their contact details, their phone number, email addresses, and this, you will have a group chat link, which is again mentioned on the main page as well. Apart from that, you can check LinkedIn profile as well. So hiring managers LinkedIn profile would be mentioned. Hiring managers LinkedIn company profile would be visible. So before you start to work with any requirement, you can, if you want for your reference check, you can check these details as well. We are providing you as much details as possible so that we can bring 100% transparency into the recruitment process. Clear till now how to get contact details of the hiring manager, how to find LinkedIn profile of the hiring manager?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Now you are sorted that, okay, I have gone through all the details. I have asked all the necessary questions. I have got answer to all my questions. Now I want to start sourcing for this particular hiring manager, right? Then what I do is I will start sourcing my requirement. If I have any doubts, then I can always review my JD from view JD section. And if I want to submit a CV to the hiring manager, I will click on this upload candidate, submit CV, and I'll click on upload candidates. I will just take 2 CVs for example, and I'll show you how I'll submit CVs to the hiring manager. Right? I will choose a file which I want to send, the CV which I want to send to the hiring manager. In name, I will mention test1 @gmail.com. Number would be 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5. Here it will ask all the necessary questions. Candidates annual CTC, I would say 5 lakhs. Expected CTC, I would say 8 lakhs. Notice period, I would say 45 days. Is the candidate ready to relocate to Mumbai? The questions which we asked while posting the job on Hiring Rewards platform. Here I'll mention yes. Any observation while talking to the candidate, I will say good candidate. Right? And I'll click on submit button. This is how easy it is. This is how you submit the CVs to the hiring manager. Now, if I have multiple CVs to submit to the hiring manager, I will repeat the same process. I will say test2 @gmail.com. In the phone number, I'll say 2233445566. Candidates annual CTC, I would say 3 lakhs. Expected CTC, I would say 4 lakhs. Notice period, I would say 30 days. Ready to relocate to Mumbai, I would say yes. And the final is good candidate. Now, this platform, as there will be multiple freelancer recruiters working on the same platform, this platform will prevent duplicacy for the same job posting. If anybody is trying to upload the same candidate which has already been uploaded on the platform, it will immediately stop the recruiter from doing so. So here I'll mention test1. In the email address, I will say test1 @gmail.com. In the number, I'll say 1122334455 because same number, same email address. Now, the moment I click on submit button, Hiring Rewards will not accept the candidature saying that candidate with the same email address already exists. So as a freelancer, he or she will immediately know that, okay, this candidate already exists into the system. Now, even if somebody tries to change the email address, instead of test1, I would say test1 And again, I'll try to submit the same CV. It will again give me an error saying that candidate with the same phone number already exists. So it checks duplicacy at two ends, with the phone number and with the email address. Right? So this is how we check duplicacy for a particular role. In case if it happens, the client candidate will have multiple email addresses and multiple phone numbers. Then in those cases, the hiring manager will inform you manually saying that this candidate has already been submitted by some other recruiter, and they will give you the dates screenshot as well. So date screenshot and the timing at what time they have submitted the CV. They have received the CV for the role. They will mention these details to you, and then that they will reject the particular candidature. Clear till now how to submit the CVs to the hiring manager?
I have one question.
Yes, please.
Where we get the CV
Sorry.
from different candidate?
Sorry.
Where we get the CV from different candidate?
From other job portals like Naukri, Monster, Shine.
Okay.
Mr. Neha, I have one question here. So,
Any doubts in
any-
how to submit the CVs on Hiring Rewards platform?
No.
Okay.
No. Am I audible?
Yes, you're audible, please.
Okay. So I have a question here. So
You'll have to be
we
little louder, ma'am. Your voice is very low.
I'm sorry, just a second. Am I audible now?
Yes, much better. Please tell me.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. So I have a question. Say, suppose we are connecting with the candidate, and we have all the ask the question to the candidate like the whatever the hiring manager mentioned, right? After that, we are submitting the CV, right?
Correct.
So
Correct.
there is no way where we can see that the duplicacy is not happening because sir, till the time has gone, right? I am just connecting with him, asking a lot of questions. Either he's
Usually
related to
there will
this
be not
field.
many questions. Usually there will be 3 or 4 questions.
I mean, yeah, I mean, so if the candidate is not see, if he is good, we will in one shot we can, you know, see that while he is speaking. And if he's not but giving the particular answer, we have to, you know, deep down go and then ask much questions. So the
Correct.
time has lost it, right? We
Uh-huh.
cannot so this, there is any way where we can check it out in the list that
Yes,
yeah,
yes.
the
Yes,
freelancers
yes,
have
yes.
been.
Just before talking to the candidate itself, before
Oh,
you speak to any particular candidate, right? You can just
yeah.
go to the job management section, whichever your candidate you are trying to talk to, right? So
Hmm.
in submit CV section, before you start talking to the candidates, just go and upload his details and try to submit his details on the hiring rewards platform. If it is visible, if it gives you duplicacy, then avoid talking to the candidate.
Oh yes, yeah, yeah. I just wanted this thing. Thank you.
Yeah. So duplicacy you can check from your end even before you talk to the candidate. You understood my point?
Uh, but here only I can see my candidates, right?
No, no.
Not the other.
You will not be able to see other freelancer recruiters candidate. But when you type, for example, I will take an example of candidate test 2. Okay. So I am about to go speak to the test 2 candidate. What I'll do is I will enter all the details.
Mhm.
Hmm. And I will mention that CTC. Hypothetically, I don't know their CTC. So what I'll do is I'll just put blank here, right? And I'll try
Yeah,
to submit the CV.
correct.
1 second. I just have to choose a file. Right? Now, the moment I'm clicking on submit, it is giving me an error that candidate with the same email address already exists. Right?
Okay.
These
Okay, okay.
cases, I
So
will not speak
I
to the candidate. So it will save my time also. In case
oh,
if it so happens that you submitted the file and the candidate was not existing, right? So candidate
yes.
who you submitted does not exist into the system. So the system will accept your CV. In those cases, what you do is after talking to the candidate, you go to the edit section and you can edit the answers which are given here.
Awesome. Yeah, thank you very much.
Got
Yeah,
it?
it's much clarified now. Yes.
So this is how, while submitting the CV, you can also put blank, just put a hyphen or whatever, any figure. After you speak to the candidate, you can always go to the edit section and you can change the values of those. For example, if I would have put 0 here, while talking to the candidate, I realized that, okay, his current CTC is not 3 lakhs, his current CTC is 3.5 lakh. So in those cases, I can change my value here and I'll click on update. Clear?
Yes, absolutely. Thank you.
Any other questions on how to submit the CV to the hiring manager? Okay, great.
No from my side.
So then now I will go into the as a recruitment agency. How will I reward my freelancer recruiters? So I will just go to my job management section, and here earlier it was 0 candidates who were submitted. Now there are 2 candidates who are submitted, right? Can you all see? Test 1 and test 2 candidate. Owner means who
Yes.
has submitted the CV, timing and everything I'll get. Whatever
Yeah.
questions I ask, I can just click on I button and I'll get to see all the answers, right? So here, candidate's current annual CTC, expected CTC notice period. Is the candidate ready to relocate to Mumbai? If his current CTC, all the details would be mentioned. If the answers are matching my criteria, what I'll do is I will shortlist the candidate. The moment I shortlist the candidate, the transaction, the amount which was mentioned for shortlisting will go into my transaction section, right? So here, if I go to my transaction section as a freelance, as a recruitment agency, I will get to see that I owe 240 rupees to Nihar for a particular candidate or a particular role. So if I want to see as a recruitment agency, I want to see how much reward I want to pay for which candidate, that will be visible here. And the same thing would be visible for freelancer as well. So if I go into the freelancers login,
Sir, will you please
one
repeat?
second, one second. As I go into the freelancers login, it will also be visible in his or her transaction section. What is the amount? What is due? Who's the hiring manager? For which candidate he or she is supposed to be paid? And for which job role he is supposed to be paid? And here there is a WhatsApp group link also. And here the status would be pending. So what is our general practice is every day when our day is getting over, as a hiring manager, what we do is we go to our payment section, we go to our transaction section as a recruitment agency. Whatever payments are pending from our end for that particular day, we will clear the payment. Here the number and everything would be mentioned, GPay number and everything would be mentioned. I will clear the payment from pending. I will move it to proceed. The moment I move it to proceed, the payment would be cleared from our end. We will do it manually, of course. After doing it manually, we will be changing the status of the payment from pending. It will be moved to proceed, and the same thing would be visible to a freelancer recruiter also. Now, if I go as a freelancer recruiter, if I go, the payment would be cleared from our end. So the payment which were due earlier, now it's processed. So a hiring manager has paid the amount to the freelancer recruiter. And the same thing we mentioned in our WhatsApp group also. I'll just show you an example of our payments, how we clear the payment and how we mention it in the group. So whenever that payment procedure is going on,
The payment procedure, as you said, it happens every day EOD, right?
every day.
Okay.
Today, how much ever success ratio you got today, how much ever profiles you submitted, and whatever profiles moved to the next round, whatever is the due payment, that payment would be cleared. So here can you all see? I have cleared the payment for a particular date, and this is how I'm mentioning. Usually, I do it at 9:30 at night. So at around 10:30, I was clearing the payment, and as I was clearing the payment, I was mentioning the same in the same WhatsApp group what I had mentioned earlier, that before you start working, please join that WhatsApp group, right? So this is how the payment procedure works. Now, if you have any questions, doubts, confusion, please unmute yourself and start asking.
Hi, am I audible?
Yes, you're audible.
So do you take any deposit from recruitment consultancy also?
No, but then we charge a platform fee and we are active participants of that WhatsApp group.
No,
So
what
in
if
case,
that 240 rupees which you pay to the freelancers? So how you recover from the recruitment consultancy?
we don't recover it from recruitment consultancy. This goes directly from a recruitment agency to the freelancer recruiter.
So we have that. So as a recruitment consultancy has to clear the payment, not the
Correct.
hiring manager.
Correct, not the hiring manager.
Achha, you said hiring manager will create. You do at 9 o'clock. You said no?
No.
You clear the payment at 9 o'clock.
So hiring rewards is a platform. There are multiple recruitment agencies who are coming on this platform and they are clearing the payment on behalf of their recruitment agency. This
So
platform.
they will clear. You won't be clear. No, I was confused because you said that you were clearing at 9 p.m.
So for my use, whatever as a recruitment agency, even I post my requirement. So whatever is my due, I will clear it from my end. For example, there is another recruitment agency called Manplan Consulting Firm or any other recruitment agency for that matter, right? This agencies. So their payments I will not be clearing. They only.
But what if they will not give to the freelancer? Then in that case,
then you
if there
have
is
to
a
WhatsApp
dispute,
group, right? Immediately inform them that my payment is not cleared.
so do you take any responsibility also if there is some?
We do not take any responsibility in those cases.
Okay, got it. Thank you.
Any other questions?
excuse me.
Hello.
Yes, where do we have to mention our payment details, like bank details or something, where we get the payment?
See, once you create an account, right, it will give you this kind of pop-up will be visible. Now, the reason why I am not mentioning this here is because I am recording this session and I'll be uploading it on YouTube later. So in case if I mention it here, the YouTube policies are such that they will remove my video. Otherwise, you will get to see it on top. You just click here, and here you need to mention your UPI detail and just validate it once and then submit it. Clear?
Okay, yeah.
Once you create an account, a pop-up will be visible unless and until your UPI details are mentioned on the portal.
Actually, sir, hello.
While
Updating the UPI address, it is not taking, like it gets removed in some time.
okay,
What
no
should we
problem.
do?
Just let me finish with all other questions. Then you share your screen and we'll resolve that issue.